Cut from intro, go.
Hello and good evening. I am Rhonda Santos.
Uh,
Got to show me.
And that's Mark from production. Joe Mama didn't arrive this morning, so she will be needing a job. And you're watching News Now at 7, bringing you breaking news and updates from around the globe.
yeah, from breaking news to in-depth reports, we've got you covered. Sit back, relax, and stay tuned for all the top stories of the day. Tonight on News Now, we're keeping you safe from the heat and the cold with our statewide weather watch, discussing the latest Chicago celebrity gossip from housewives to the Cubs.
Plus, follow our on-the-street interview, Geneva and Geneva, as they discuss the latest in Logan Square Eats and Top Dogs and the latest in the line on News Now at
Go
7.
for breaking.
We come to you with breaking news. A fire at a local drag queen restaurant, Heels and Meals, has broken loose. I'm hearing reports that over 3 individuals have been taken to the hospital and 1 possible suspect has been taken into custody.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
The fire was reported to have started after an altercation between one of the drag queens and a bouncer. Eyewitness reports claim an explosion came from a back room emitting a cloud of smoke and glitter.
Cue visual A.
The alleged suspect was seen hopping into an unmarked SUV post-explosion. 2 brave civilians used their bodies as a blockade to stop the unmarked SUV and alleged suspect. Luckily, their brave attempts hurt the car more than themselves.
Cue visual B. Holy crap, and they both survived?
I believe so? Yes, I am hearing word right now that both civilians are unharmed.
What's the make and model of the car?
Anyways, for involvement in the explosion at Heels and Meals, a Miss Ophelia Balzac was arrested for arson in the 1st degree and will be taken to the local Cook County Jail.
Ophelia Balzac?
One of our reporters was able to collect a few quotes from the scene.
A Miss Anorection stated, "The whole building caved in faster than Carrie Bradshaw one drink deep before calling Mr. Big. I didn't even have enough time to grab my purse before Mandy started pulling me out the door. I kept hearing duck and cover, but the whole time I was like, cover what? I'm tucked." That can't be a real quote.
Yes, that is a real quote, Mark. In fact, we have another quote from another individual who claims they witnessed the explosion firsthand.
Bartender Pat McGroin explained to reporters, "I was mixing up a martini filthy dirty because of course. When I went to look up at one of my regulars to explain to her, I saw her ex-husband on Sniffies. Went boom, and I was like, oh my God. And everyone else was like, oh my God. So I just picked my happy ass up out of there faster than RuPaul could say sashay away."
We reached out to Miss Balzac and received no comment from her lawyer.
Yeah, no shit.
We were told it looks like a speedy recovery for all 3 victims with only minor injuries sustained.
When asked about future operation, the owner of the Heels and Meals, Carl McClements, stated future operations will cease until he can ensure the safety of all of his queens. Oh wait, I love that.
Aw, I love that too, Mark. Up next, we will be headed to our correspondents in the line. Back to you.
Cut to segment 1.
Logan Square Farmers Market, and we just got like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner and drink item. And so we're gonna taste all these things and tell you how they are. We're gonna start with dinner. We got tamales from Tamale Express, and then we also
Are live. We apologize for the audio disturbances in the previous clip.
It just did not work at all. It should be.
Yes.
Get it together, guys. Come on.
Still ahead, big housewife news for Chicago, followed by your weekly weather forecast and a Logan Square segment. Finally, we'll be wrapping up with big changes for cubbies and dog rankings.
But first, a quick break for our sponsors.
Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages.
Cut to commercial. Back in 3, 2.
Welcome back from break. I'm your host, Rhonda Santos.
And I'm still Mark from production.
And we are coming back at you live from News Now at 7. Up next, we're discussing certain rumors that have been flying around Chicago.
What rumors?
Rumors are swirling that Chicago may be finally getting its own Celebrity Housewives franchise. And honestly, it's about time.
Are you serious?
Mark, every city thinks they deserve a Housewives show. Portland, Oregon thought they were getting one because they caught two women yelling at each other in a Cheesecake Factory parking lot.
Rhonda, are you so serious right now? Don't play with me.
Yeah.
Do you know what this means?
Well, no. But
Chicago was literally made for this. We have luxury condos, old money mansions, Michelin restaurant drama, boat people, people who own scarves that cost more than my car.
to be fair, your car has one working door.
That's not the point. Chicago has layers. You've got the Gold Coast wealthies, the suburban wealthies, the my family has a 2-car garage in Lincoln Park wealthy.
That last one is weirdly specific.
Oh my God. Think about the cast introductions alone.
Oh, please don't tell me you've already begun casting fake people in your head.
Absolutely. One woman definitely introduces herself by saying, "People underestimate me because I'm nice."
And then?
and then immediately destroy somebody at brunch.
Naturally.
Another one owns 3 boutique fitness studios and absolutely starts every argument with, "I'm just being honest."
That sentence has started every fight in reality television history.
And you just know there's going to be one woman from the suburbs insisting she's basically city.
Oh no.
The others are like, "Ma'am, you live 40 miles away."
The reunion episode right there.
The winter episodes would be totally incredible too.
Explain.
Picture this. Picture 6 glamorous women in designer coats screaming at each other while trying not to slip on ice outside Pequod's.
That is the most Chicago visual imaginable.
And then one of them storms off dramatically, but can't leave because her car's trapped in valet traffic. "I am so done with this friendship."
And, oh my God. I apologize. There's been an issue. I will admit, Chicago does bring a very specific energy to public confrontation.
They totally do.
What is happening? Okay, up next, we'll be going back to Geneva for the weather, at least to give Mark enough time to cool down from all this excitement. Off to you, Geneva.
Welcome to the weather. I'm Geneva Enns, not to be confused with Geneva Benz. Thank you, Rhonda. Unfortunately, we're still in for some excitement in terms of weather. As a pair of large Godzilla-esque elemental titans have appeared and begun terrorizing the greater Chicagoland area. One titan is a creature of pure fiery destruction that appears to have clawed its way out of the deepest pits of hell, or as I like to call it, Naperville. On the other hand, an ice titan has crawled out of Lake Michigan and has begun to do battle with its rival, resulting in some slight drops in temperature as it freezes everything in its path. As of right now, the two titans are clashing in the Chicago suburbs. Looks like specifically the area between Naperville and Elmhurst, and causing intense flooding in Downers Grove. Thanks to the fire titan, Naperville is currently seeing temperatures of around 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is slightly warmer than yesterday's 63 degrees. Elmhurst, on the other hand, is currently facing a chilly negative 3,000 degrees, likely due to the presence of this ice titan. Sadly, this battle has caused a lot of damage for the Chicagoland area, just in general. As you can see here, at 9 a.m. today, both Naperville and Elmhurst were completely fine. However, shortly after these pictures were taken, the two titans emerged to do battle. Now, take a look here at the effects of that the titans had on the two towns. Naperville, as you can see, has been converted into a hellish landscape filled with ash and volcanoes, whereas Elmhurst has been frozen over and turned into a winter wonderland. Joyous, I guess, for some people, complete with jolly elves and a large Christmas tree. I don't know how they're surviving that cold, but who knows. If you ask me, the tree is worse than the volcanoes. It's just so tacky to have a Christmas tree up this late into the year. Like, I get that people are a little preoccupied with the running for their lives thing, but at least try to have a little bit of class. Like, we're in the Midwest, but anyway, back to you in the studio.
It's so sad to hear about all that destruction, but at least nobody likes Naperville or Elmhurst.
Hey, I'm from Naperville.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry for you.
I appreciate it, especially because I think my house is a volcano now.
Oh, I meant I was sorry that you're from Naperville, but I guess the house thing is sad too. Well, I guess if for some unfortunate reason you were planning to go to Naperville today, you should wear your sunscreen.
And bring a coat if you're going to Elmhurst.
Absolutely. This is truly devastating. Up next, we've got our on the street reporters in Logan Square. Excited to see what they have. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear it this time. Stay tuned.
Cut to segment 2.
Guys, we're at Logan Square Farmers Market, and we just got like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner and drink item, and so we're gonna taste all these things and tell you how they are. We're gonna start with dinner. We got tamales from Tamale Express, and then we also got like these lemonades that come in like a bottle. Which one did you get?
I got the wild berry one.
Yours.
Yes. Mine's pretty good. It's not too sweet, not too sour. There's a lot more flavors in there.
All right, now we're gonna try. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we finished. Absolutely demolished.
Yes.
I'm giving this 11 out of 10.
That's
This was
fair.
so good.
I feel like I don't frequently get tamales, and I would consider this really good, really solid. I feel like it gets a good 9 out of 10.
Next, this is like our lunch item. We have onigiri. All right, let's eat.
King?
Loki, like 7 out of 10.
I'm doing 7 out of 10 too, sadly. It was just like falling apart a little.
The last thing we have is our breakfast.
A ham and cheese croissant.
I got a chocolate croissant. Oh my god, it's huge.
Fire.
Oh my god, look at all the layers. Okay, I finished eating mine because it was so good. I couldn't put it down.
I have a little bit more left, but I might bring it home.
I'm giving this like a 9 out of 10. The only reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because I just made a mess of myself. Maybe that's on me, but like that like made me a little annoyed.
I'm personally giving it 10 out of 10. It was amazing.
And the lemonade, I'm giving. I haven't finished yet. I'm going to because I want this to melt. But I'll probably give it like a 9 out of 10 also.
I would agree.
I love the flavor.
But I feel like there could be more of it. Also, this is not a
Yeah.
very big bottle.
Alright, that's it for now.
That's it. Thank you guys.
We definitely recommend coming here because the vibes are really great.
Yeah.
It's like we're just like surrounded by food and good vibes. Definitely come during like the summer or like May or like spring, whatever's left of spring, because it's good vibes. All right,
We'll see you next time.
Back to the.
Hello and welcome back. We're glad to say that our audio issues have been fixed. Don't go away. We are going to step away for just a moment to let our affiliates bring you a few important messages. Stay with us. We'll return with more live coverage covering big changes regarding the mascot for the Cubs, as well as our dog rankings.
Thank God. I love talking about dogs. All right, make sure the audio is good on this next part or we're screwed. Cut to commercial. Back in 3, 2,
Welcome back from break. I'm your host, Rhonda Santos,
again, I'm Mark from production.
and we are coming back at you live from News Now at 7. At last, we must discuss the Cubs' recent decision to change mascots.
Decision is doing a lot of the work there, Rhonda. It feels more like someone in marketing said, what if we made everything slightly more confusing and stupid?
The Cubs organization announced they will be retiring their longtime mascot identity, which is, of course, Clark the Cub, introduced in 2014, and introducing a modernized brand companion experience.
That's not a mascot, that's a subscription service.
The new mascot is reportedly called Bite the Cub.
Bite like computer bite or like he bites people? The fuck, man?
Both are in the press release, stating Bite represents the intersection of tradition and digital forward fan engagement.
I miss when mascots just waved and maybe fell down on the dugout steps. The Cubs are in shambles, man.
Fans are divided.
That's very generous to say. I've seen comments that are just the word "Y" typed 47 times, which is very generous for Cubs fans.
The Cubs say Bite will interact with fans via augmented reality at Wrigley Field.
So instead of a bear mascot high-fiving kids, we now have a QR code in a fursuit. I think that's the perfect example of what Wrigleyville's become.
Not exactly. Bite is also described as semi-physical.
That's what my last relationship was, and that didn't go well either.
The team assures everyone that traditional mascot appearances are not being fully eliminated.
Ah, yes. Classic corporate translation for we're taking it away, but slowly, very slowly, so you can emotionally adjust over 3 fiscal quarters and cry about it later on when it doesn't matter anymore.
Meanwhile, longtime mascot Clark the Cub has been seen packing up personal belongings.
I didn't even know Clark had belongings. What does a mascot even own? Oversized sneakers and emotional damage?
Reports say Clark was last seen carrying a duffel bag labeled Legacy Assets.
That's heartbreaking. That's like a sitcom finale nobody asked for.
Fans outside Wrigley Field are reacting strongly.
I spoke to one man who said, if I see a digital mascot, I'm switching to cricket. He did not elaborate.
The Cubs front office says that the change is meant to appeal to younger audiences.
Nothing says relatable youth culture like replacing a friendly cartoon bear with a blockchain-enabled avatar.
Very true. Bite will also have customizable outfits depending on opponent teams.
So if the Cubs are playing the Cardinals, Bite shows up in emotional support armor?
Something like that. He also apparently changes color based on crowd sentiment.
So he's basically a very expensive mood ring with paws.
Critics argue this is an overcomplication of something simple.
Baseball has been around since people wrote stats on paper and argued about them in person. Now we're one update away from mascots needing firmware patches.
The Cubs released a statement, "We are not abandoning tradition, we are creating new ones and enhancing it."
That's what
We'll
they
be
always
right
say
back.
right before tradition gets to no windows.
I can't wait for so you go.
I can't wait for someone to yell, "Hey, Bite," and then the Wi-Fi goes down. This thing is such a mess.
Before we go, Mark, do you think fans will embrace the change?
Cubs fans, they've survived billy goats, curses, rain delays that last longer than marriages. They'll accept Bite.
That sounds optimistic.
I didn't say they'll like it. I said they'll endure it while loudly explaining why it's wrong.
That's all the time we have up. Up next, we've got our top reporters hanging out with some top dogs.
Cut to segment 3.
Today we're in Logan Square Park and we are going to be rating the top dogs that we met at the farmers market this weekend. There was a lot of great dogs, so the ranking was hard. But starting off from number 10, we had Leonard. Leonard was a super big dog, super chill guy. Not much to say, but love the vibe of Leonard. Number 9, we have Pork Chop. Pork Chop should be up there a little higher. The only reason why Pork Chop's at number 9 is just because we didn't get much time with Pork Chop, but he had a very cute little scratchy spot right there. Then in number 8, we have Charlotte. Charlotte was such a sweet dog, a little jumpy, so her chill sibling Tilly in number 7 is going to take that higher ranking there. But they were both great dogs, very great dogs. Then we got number 6, we got Buck. Buck is a very cute black lab. A little shy, a little timid, so much easier to approach. But once we started saying hi, Buck brightened right up, made our day. Number 5, we have Shirley. Shirley was super talkative. She was barking at us a bit, which was a little scary, but it was pretty fun. Shirley's got the personality. Shirley was super sweet, just has a lot to say. No hate on my girl Shirley. And the people were really nice too. Number 4, we got Mimi. Mimi is just adorable, such a beautiful little dog, but she had a little problem where she kept eating sticks, so that kind of bumped her down from number 1. Then number 3, we got Monty. Now Monty's my personal favorite. Monty should be number 1, but when you see number 1, you'll understand number 1. But in my heart, Monty's number 1. I just loved meeting Monty. Such a cute, chill dog. I love the big dogs. And look at that face. Come on. So number 2 then, we have Rice. Rice is pretty cool. Wiener dog in a wagon. But this is where number 1 comes in. Beans is sitting in a bowl. And that's just too cool. So that's our ranking for our top dogs. And we'll see you back in the studio.
How adorable. That wraps up our top stories for tonight. It seemed, Mark, that you had a lot to say about the housewives.
Absolutely, I did. I'm very excited about this because this city deserves glamorous nonsense. New York has one of these shows, Beverly Hills has one of these shows, and somehow Salt Lake City has one of them.
You seem personally offended by Salt Lake City.
I just feel Chicago has earned this, and I've thought about this before.
Clearly.
Also, I'd attend every reunion special for these shows.
You'd host the viewing parties.
With themed cocktails.
And you'd like live tweet, wouldn't you?
Aggressively.
Well, if this show does happen, we now know exactly who the target audience is.
Finally.
Thank you all so much for watching News Now at 7. I'm your host, Ron DeSantis.
And I'm Mark from production.
We'll be back tomorrow morning with your top headlines. Thank you, and good night.
Cut to credits!
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, it's windy. My hair's fluffing up. It's good. Okay.
Hello, Peter. Hello, Peter. We just have a couple of questions for you.
with Chicago Man today. According to him, he believes that Charlie Kirk is not dead. Would you like to further expand on that?
Well, it's not really a matter of belief. Charlie Kirk is in fact alive. He's alive and well. It's the government that's covering up. I saw it because I saw Charlie Kirk's face on my quesadilla. It's actually a Kirkadilla because quesadillas aren't illegal food. I'm also not a Chicago man. I'm from Cleveland. Dog pound! Yeah, but Charlie Kirk survived.
I have an A6 set up. I will not have time to remind you about improvisation, but please, if you guys can remember the improv and say, we will be right back, and then you'll introduce them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
1, 2,
6,
3.
7, 8, 9,
Check,
10,
check,
11,
testing,
12,
testing, testing.
13,
Oh
14,
God.
15,
Testing,
16.
testing, testing,
Charlie
testing.
Kirk is alive.
Testing, testing. His neck just did that.
Charlie, what?
His neck just did that.
Yeah, no, it just happened.
It was. Two? Middle one? Middle?
Two, well, yeah, you guys know. So 2 is for both of you guys neutrally, right?
Thank you, Bertha. So we're here with Chicago Man today. According to him, he believes that Charlie Kirk is not dead. Would you like to further expand on that?
Well, it's not really a matter of belief. Charlie Kirk is in fact alive. He's alive and well. It's the government that's covering up. I saw it because I saw Charlie Kirk's face on my quesadilla. It's actually a Kirkadilla because quesadillas aren't illegal food. I'm also not. Serve the truth. I ate.
Thank you, Bertha. So we're here with Chicago Man today. Thank you, Bertha. So we're here with Chicago Man today.
The people deserve the truth. I ate.
Okay. Okay, can you hear me?
Am I not wearing the lav?
We're in live, but can you talk into the
I'm talking into it.
Wrong intro.
Hello, my name is Tony Smuckles.
And I'm Bertha Larps.
Welcome to the Unusual News Show. Looking at this week's forecast, we have sun, baby, finally, thank God, woo!
Yes, that's right. Get those bikinis and swim trunks on. We are looking at a week of pure sunshine.
Yes, everyone except you, Bertha. Please keep your clothes on. I was married to you for 5 years, and let me tell you, not a pretty sight.
Tony, please. The last thing people want to see is you in swim trunks.
Bertha, are you serious? Like, seriously? While we're live? You're embarrassing me in front of the whole world?
Quit bitching in my kitchen and get over it. For today's show, we're going to be going over whether Charlie Kirk is actually dead, how to cook a delicious mushroom pasta, and checking in on the weather with our famous weatherman, Jonathan Jackoff.
And then we'll be interviewing one of the presidential candidates right here in this studio. We'll be having a live presidential debate. After that, we'll be bringing you the shocking story of the macing incident at the popular Starbucks, located right on Michigan Avenue last Saturday.
We'll see you then.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bertha. So we're here with Chicago Man today. According to him, he believes that Charlie Kirk is not dead. Would you like to further expand on that?
Well, it's not really a matter of belief. Charlie Kirk is in fact alive. He's alive and well. It's the government that's covering up. I saw it because I saw Charlie Kirk's face on my quesadilla. It's actually a Kirkadilla because quesadillas aren't a legal food. I'm also not a Chicago man. I'm from Cleveland. Dog pound! Yeah, but Charlie Kirk survived. He lives on in all of our hearts and minds, and he will forever live in the spirit of this country. I think Charlie Kirk exemplified everything it means to be a man in modern day America. I think what it means to be a man has been so misconstrued and twisted by the feminist media in this country, and I think that we need to...
That's enough.
No, the people deserve the truth. I ate...
If anybody has any details about Mr. Kirk, please let us know. You can reach us by phone or email. We still carry the flame.
It's absolutely tragic what happened to that man.
I know, right? It's horrible.
The way the children online talk about it, it's
Yes.
like, just let him rest, you know?
Although I have heard tell on Instagram Reels that he's like a cyborg now, chilling in a Gartha with like white Egyptians and like Jeffrey Epstein or something like that. I don't know, that's what Reels tells me.
Yeah. I mean, I heard that his neck just did that. That's just something he does. And it was sort of just like he needed to get out of the spotlight, sort of like Elvis when he pretended to die on the toilet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I heard he's hanging out either in Agartha or on Big St. James.
Oh. No,
yeah.
because no one ever talks about Big St. James. It's always the little
It's the
one.
little one.
And like in the regular one, literally never heard of it.
Yeah, Big St. James is where the adults are.
Exactly, and that's
Yeah.
why they have all the
That's
child.
why it's called
the
Big.
child.
That's
Yeah,
why it's big and
exactly,
little.
Exactly. That's why they got Big Kirk there now.
Yeah, Big Kirk.
Yeah.
Big K, as I call him.
Yeah.
You know?
I know you guys were close, so it really hit you hard.
I miss Chuck so much. I truly, I'm closer to him than he was with Candace Owens. Like,
I believe it.
People don't know this, but Candace Owens, she's just clout chasing, saying that she's getting visions of him. I actually get visions of Big Kirk.
Yeah, I know. This was a very, very litigating factor in our divorce, I know.
Yeah, he kept talking to me through his psychic messaging.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we have a whole file on that at my lawyer's office. That was mainly why I got full custody, I believe, of the children.
Yeah, our kids, Charlie and Kirk.
Yeah, that's not their names. I did legally change those.
You did?
Yes.
To what?
That's a great question.
That's a weird name.
That's a great question. Yeah, they asked me, it was really on the spot, but it just couldn't be Charlie Kirk anymore. They were getting bullied at school because they refused to carry the flame.
Oh, really?
Because their father was such an avid flame carrier.
Don't put this on me.
And so it's trauma for them. Like they have a Charlie Kirk-based trauma.
I'm traumatized from Charlie Kirk. That death was horrific.
I know, and you were right there. You were right in the front row.
Like, he overdosed like that? That was crazy.
It is crazy that fentanyl can do that to you now.
Yeah.
It can just blow out your arteries.
I think they're putting like micro bombs in it or something. They're lacing the fentanyl.
Are they? See, because like you always hear about cops, they touch it and they just start spasming, and so it is really scary what this world has come to.
Sadly, I think we're gonna have to keep going.
We're gonna have to carry the flame.
Up next, we have President Hillary finally showing us her world famous mushroom pasta.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Cooking Corner. So happy to have you in the kitchen as usual. Tonight we are making a delicious one-pot meal that the whole family can enjoy, and that is garlic butter mushroom pasta. It is absolutely incredible. And today I have a little special treat. We're using some mushrooms that I found in my own garden. So, and remember what I always say, don't be afraid to snack while you're cooking. You deserve it, you're making the meal. Wow. A little more earthy than I'm used to. Interesting. You know, that's the fun part about foraging. Never really know what you're gonna get, but let's keep going. Wow, that was strong. Anyway, what you're gonna wanna do, you're just gonna take a healthy portion of spaghetti, you know, and the spaghetti kind of looks like after you put the spaghetti on the plate, then you're gonna wanna add your mushrooms, your beautiful sauteed mushrooms that you've kind of created in a way, if you think about it, and that's really beautiful. And the important thing to remember while you're sauteing them is to do it on a low heat, so that they can crisp up really nice like that. And then you're gonna wanna add some Parmesan cheese. Any Parmesan is, I love Parmesan cheese. I actually love Parmesan cheese. It's actually really good. You can just snack. So who cares? Who cares? We're in an Ozempic apocalypse. Eat as much cheese as you can, as much mushroom, as much spaghetti, pasta as you can. Look at what I did. Look at how I made this. I created this. I created it with Parmesan cheese and spaghetti, and I am a creator. I am a creator, and I create. This is what I do. I create. I'm a visionary. Oh my God. Back to you in the studio, because I am turning into a dolphin.
Gas prices too high? Are your ankles starting to swell because you refuse to put $100 in your tank and you'd rather walk for hours? Are you simply just done with President Hillary's nonsense? Well, there's no need for that anymore. We have local self-proclaimed gas expert Jeff Heffley here, and he's going to show you how to make your own gas. Jeff, welcome to the show.
Hi, Tony. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. Now, please tell us how to make our own gas.
Okay, sure. Before I begin, though, I do want to warn viewers this is very dangerous, so proceed with caution.
I think it's off. Just
proceed with caution.
Fair enough.
Also, if anything goes wrong, you can't sue me for anything. Not one thing.
That's not how that works.
It absolutely is. I wrote it down on a napkin this morning.
Okay, go ahead.
First, you have to stay on a gas station, preferably late at night. Then you wait for someone to pull up and start pumping gas.
Hold on, this already sounds illegal.
It absolutely is. But you're judging too soon. You walk up and tell them a really sad story.
Oh. Like what?
Oh, my car ran out of gas, my kids are hungry, I'm a DoorDasher, and if I don't make deliveries tonight, I can't make my final $100 for my rent, and me and my 3 kids will be evicted.
You have kids?
Fuck no, but they don't know that.
Right.
Then, hopefully they buy you some gas.
That part is at least somewhat reasonable.
Exactly. But if that doesn't work,
I don't like where this is going.
you dramatically fall to your knees and you start crying, just crying.
That's your backup plan?
Full ugly crying. Tears, snot, everything.
I don't think that's going to help.
It helped me get free breadsticks once.
That's not gasoline.
Well, same principle.
No, it isn't.
Fine. If that doesn't work, you tell them you're filming a documentary called The Last Gallon.
You're just making things up now.
It's a very moving documentary.
Does it exist?
Not yet.
Of course it doesn't.
Then ask if they'll donate gas to support independent filmmaking.
Jeff, this sounds less like a gas making tutorial and more like public begging.
Well, gas doesn't exactly grow on trees, Tony.
That's true.
Although, if it did, I'd spend more money on it than breadsticks.
Don't you have some weather to report or something?
I do, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Is it going on? Is it talking?
Okay.
Testing.
This one's good? Okay. This one?
So was it just like...
I have 4.
It just wasn't working.
Okay, that's
Can I see that one?
I have 1.
4. Testing. 4 is good? Okay.
1 is good.
Remember, Nick and Leah, remember, Nick, you have to get that one to Leah after you're done with that segment.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Where is he?
Good evening, viewers. I'm Jonathan Mulder, and I'm reporting to you live from the shore of Lake Michigan. Now, currently, I need all of you watching at home to suspend your disbelief, because what I'm about to tell you sounds completely ridiculous. There is currently a tornado in Lake Michigan. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Jonathan, tornadoes are supposed to be on land. That's what I thought too. Yet somehow, Mother Nature woke up this morning and decided the normal rules no longer apply. Take a look behind me. You probably can't see much because of the rain, the wind, and the fact that our cameraman keeps blinking every time something flies past his head. But trust me, there is in fact a tornado spinning over the water. Meteorologists are referring to it as a water spout. Oh crap. I personally refer to it as an aquatic death blender. Officials don't like it when I call it that. In fact, they just stop. Whoa. Okay, that's the third time that's happened now. We've been out here for 20 minutes and we've already lost 2 umbrellas, a folding chair, a microphone cover, and most of our self-respect. And apparently a light stand. That's coming out of someone's paycheck. Probably yours. Okay, fair point. Officials are urging residents to stay away from the shoreline until conditions improve. Several beaches have been closed and boaters have been advised to remain in port. Which honestly, it seems like common sense because it's ridiculous out here. If you see a giant spinning vortex over a lake, your first instinct should not be, honey, grab the jet ski, let's get out on there. Yet somehow there are always few people who think that's a fantastic idea. Earlier today, we already spotted a man trying to take a selfie with it. A selfie. With the tornado. That's not confidence, that's natural selection. Now, experts say the tornado is not currently expected to make landfall, which is great news. Because if it does, I would become the story. And I have repeatedly told management I don't want to be the story. Oh, come on. Those are my notes. All over the place. There goes page 3. And there goes page 4. Currently it's towards Indiana. Good luck, Indiana. Next.
Hello, Peter.
Alrighty, guys, we are back for and we have what you've been waiting for: the live debate between 2 people who can rock this world.
That's right. We have the Queen.
Hello, Peter. We just have a couple of questions for you as
Or
you
not.
for the 2028 presidential campaign. Why do you think that Hillary isn't a good re-election?
Now, you see, one of her founding beliefs is that she doesn't like unhoused people. So I just don't understand how she can believe that while being from Chicago.
Okay.
And I just think there's a lot of hypocritical statements that she makes. You know, she says she cares about the people, that she's for the people, and then she says that the only thing she would do for unhoused people is put a bath with a rubber duck out there. So I think her values are a little bit mixed and not very clear. And when you have a leader, you need them to have clear values set.
Okay. Thank you, Peter. Hillary, I just have a couple of questions to ask you. Why do you think that Peter isn't going to be a good president for the United States of the 2028 presidential campaign? Why you should be serving another 4 years for the United States of America as president?
Well, first off, I want to thank you for that question. I love it. You know, I love talking to my people. My fellow Americans, we cannot have a candidate like this in the White House. Purple hair? I bet they have pronouns too. Do you want that infecting your children? The woke mind virus has already taken so much of our country. Are you gonna let it take more? See, with me, I'll protect our kids. I'll put eagles in every classroom. The American way.
So, basically what you're saying is that the American way is the way of life, and that's why you should be president for another 4 years.
Well, I'm just saying, I love America.
Alrighty, guys, we are back, and we have what you've been waiting for, the live debate between two people who can rock this world.
That's right. We have the queen, the highest of the high, the president, Hillary Piston.
Now, we have the people's people, Peta Lupa. Peta, what's up?
Not much.
Let's begin. First off, Peta, do you like taxes?
They have a purpose. I do not like our current structure is not sustainable.
Liberal snowflake propaganda yet again by the left. See? Purple hair, but this guy has pronouns.
It's pink.
You really gonna trust? You gonna trust that?
Pink's
The
by the
taxes
way.
of our society, we need those. We need those for the good people of America.
I'm not saying we don't need taxes. I'm just saying we need different taxes.
Oh, different taxes for what? Different taxes for what?
Billionaires?
Hippie juice?
What about you?
For me? What do you mean?
How many billions of dollars did your family make last year in profit?
Well, I gotta stay looking good. Who do you think paid for this boob job? Because if there's one thing Americans love, it's the First Amendment and boobs. And I gotta give the people what they want.
Yeah, but why should Americans' taxes go to you if you're not paying your own taxes?
Because I am the king of America. I am the president. Do you know who you're talking to? I am the president.
Do you know the whole reason we have presidents is so that we don't have kings?
Well, I'm not British. That's the point. I'm just not British. I don't have to be British. I'm the king. Well, I'm the king, but I'm the president. I'm the president king.
If you have taxes, why do you not pay taxes?
Because I don't have to. I am the president. President exempt. Ever never heard
But
of it?
did you pay your taxes before your presidential run?
Are you the IRS?
No.
Let's keep it civil here.
Right.
Next up, racism. How are you going to fix it? Does it need fixing? I think it does, but do you?
Our system has it built in, and we need to pull it out. We need to,
Pull it out? Sex?
No.
On live television?
You were just talking about boobs.
God. I didn't say.
You were just talking about boob
Oh,
jobs.
are you looking at my boobs?
No.
Why are you? Oh. Guys, is this really who you want to be president? You could have me. Or you could have that.
Anyways, back to your question. I think we should create equality trainings and at different levels, especially within government positions, so that, everyone is being represented and treated fairly.
DEI?
Yes.
DEI. Designer, entrepreneurial, innovation. Interesting.
Not what that stands for.
You know what? This might be the first time we agree on something. And you know what? That's a beautiful thing. That's the American way. The American way, apple pie, firework.
For our final question, post-birth abortions, pro or against?
Well, I love some baby back ribs, so I don't know. Well, that's all I have to say.
So you can't really abort a child after it's
No, you can. I've done
born. Oh, okay.
I mean, how do you think Applebee's gets them to be only $10?
Fascinating.
I just think if another thing Americans love here, meat, America, ribs. How do you think we're gonna get those ribs?
Are you eating babies?
They're called baby back ribs.
Baby back ribs. Ever never heard of it?
The vegans. Oh, I think they're gonna get you.
The liberal vegans with their agendas.
No,
They
the
want you to
conservative vegans can have you too.
There are no. A real American conservative with values would never be a vegan. That's actually new law. New law right now. No more vegan. New law. Yeah, thank you. Yes. And that one, we're calling it the Kirk Law.
Was he vegan?
No, he was anti-vegan. He didn't eat any
He didn't-
vegetables.
Did he eat babies?
Well, we'll never know. Thank you for watching our live debate. Thank you, Peta. Thank you, Hillary. Now, in downtown Chicago last Saturday, Chicago's PD arrested a man identified as Raul Duke for allegedly macing a Starbucks on Michigan Avenue.
Mr. Duke was allegedly under the influence of acid and cocaine and entered the Starbucks around 6:30 p.m., macing patrons and anyone around him. Witnesses said Mr. Duke was yelling about the reptile people controlling the country, and that we need to rise up against them.
Mr. Duke reportedly went through 3 levels of the Starbucks, macing people who got in his way. Police were called shortly after and shut the building down to the public. Chicago PD officers entered the store and quickly took Mr. Duke into custody after a brief struggle.
Authorities say several customers attempted to hide in restrooms and storage areas while employees tried to evacuate the building. One witness described the scene as absolute chaos.
Which is saying something, considering it's a Starbucks. Usually, the most exciting thing that happens there is somebody spelling Steve as Stave, or racial profiling.
5 people were hospitalized, 2 of them being baristas. Thankfully, all of the injuries were considered non-life-threatening.
Very strange way to start a revolution, by the way. If you're trying to save America from the lizard people, macing random people waiting for caramel macchiatos seems like a weird first step.
To be fair, I don't think logic was playing a major role in his decision-making.
That's a good point. Starbucks has since issued a statement wishing a speedy recovery to the victims and promised to help pay medical expenses related to the incident.
Well, I know to be careful going to Starbucks next time.
It's a shame you weren't there that day, considering you need a good mace in the face sometimes.
Excuse me?
What? I'm just saying it might improve your attitude.
My attitude? You spent 15 minutes this morning yelling at the PA because you got the wrong size drink.
Well, that PA was a little bit slow in the head, in my opinion.
Coming from the man who tried to microwave a salad.
I was experimenting.
You're an idiot.
You're an ugly hag.
Not as hurtful as being maced.
Fair enough.
Honestly, I think if anyone in this newsroom needs a reality check, it's you.
Maybe, but at least I'm not spending $7 on coffee every morning.
Yet you're still broke.
Thanks to you from the divorce. Okay, we're getting off topic.
Well, let's send it to a commercial. Take it away.
Oh, are we done?
What? Oh, we're going to the outro. Goodbye.
All right.
1 minute. Oh, we were saying, I hate you and I'm glad we're divorced.
Oh, Tony, you crack me up sometimes.
Alrighty, well, that will be our report for the day, ladies and gents, boys and girls, dogs and cats.
Why the fuck would dogs and cats be watching this?
I don't know. I thought it'd be funny.
Well, it wasn't.
You don't know that. There could have been a golden retriever out there absolutely losing his mind right now.
Tony, dogs can't understand television.
Then explain Scooby-Doo.
That's a cartoon.
Exactly.
That doesn't explain anything.
Look, all I'm saying is we need to appreciate our four-legged viewers, especially since your new lover is one.
You absolutely disgust me. Thank you for tuning in today. Sorry, and have a great night.
Just
we love
end
you,
the
Chicago.
fucking show.